A movie like this is made to just be like a technical showcase.
Yes, and you know what the technical showcase is doing to me? Scaring me! The soundtrack of this movie fucking bumps.
It does.
Is this the one that Alvin Silvestri does, or is that A Christmas Carol?
I think he does both.
I have bad memories of this movie because my strongest memory is the 4D ride.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's
At
awful.
Jordan's Furniture?
At Jordan's Furniture.
That's
Jordan's
fun.
Furniture.
They spray you.
Yeah, it's
with
cool.
Water. No, I don't want weird fucking movie theater attendant jizz all over my fucking face. Get that out of here.
My skin cannot touch movie theater water.
No, thank you.
That's fun.
No, it's
It's
not.
the same thing as going to Universal Studios with all those.
It's
foreign
not
rides.
the same thing.
This kid looks like the fucking test kid from Monsters, Inc. I like that the animation in this film's haunting. I feel like this film wouldn't be as good if it wasn't creepy as shit.
No, it'd be
Like
better.
It's a gothic horror disguised as a Christmas film.
This is the only character that's not scary.
No, he's pretty scary.
Because he's supposed to be Tom Hanks.
He's one of the most scary.
Is this you?
No, that's Tom Hanks.
That's a piece of paper, dumbass.
Oh, you can really tell that they didn't want to like put that much effort into the background character models.
Not at all.
None of them are
not-
looking at the screen.
They're
None.
not detailed whatsoever.
Zero of them look at the screen.
Oh my god, they have no emotion. They just have a stoic still.
Yeah.
Dude, half the characters in this movie have no emotion.
No,
They're all
the
terrifying.
backgrounds don't move. Their faces are just glued.
It's like Family Guy.
God, the lip movement's so fucking scary.
Don't have a character with pigtails if you're not gonna animate the pigtails.
What word would be on your Polar Express ticket?
It's supposed to be something you're lacking, right?
Serotonin.
I think if you either went fully 2D animated or did all live action, it would be good. But it's doing neither.
No, the 3D animation in this movie for not the characters is actually flawless.
Yeah.
But
And then you look at the characters
But-
and they're all Tom Hanks,
Ian, you
and
gotta
you're like,
remember,
ugh.
90% of the movie is character based. It's all
And-
revolving around the characters.
And if it wasn't mocapped, I think it would have been better.
I have to
I,
agree with Joe.
no, I
Quinn.
think the problem here isn't just the mocap. I think the problem is the skin. I think if you made it 2D animated, it'd look good. Because this looks haunting. Mud's right. That's why he picked it.
No, because their characters' hands and like stuff aren't that bad.
I disagree. They're like they have no pores. Look at them. They're not human. They're so scary. Like, even he has like no expression. His face is glued onto his head.
He runs like a baby horse. Oh my god, it almost hit us.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, this movie was definitely made to be 3D.
4D.
No, 4D was definitely like an afterthought.
I'm gonna start spraying Jake with my drink, which isn't water, it's tea, so he's gonna get all sticky.
I'm gonna give the movie a 0 because of what Ian did to me out of the movie.
I think I'll be okay.
Gravity only works for my right pigtail, not the left one.
It's her equilibrium, bro. One
Yep.
goes up, the other has to go down. That's how she balances.
It's
Yeah.
plastic. It snaps. He grabs
It's gonna
it, and
snap
snaps
right off.
off.
So Tom Hanks, the conductor, brought her out onto this like death trap.
He threw her across.
Yeah.
That-
Her
that's
pigtails
horrible.
spun up and she floated
It
across.
spun like a helicopter and
She's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
tails.
yeah, heads.
If we're talking about the story, I'm pretty sure this is all meant to be in his imagination.
Sure.
I don't care. That's my answer. I know the debate. There's debate about like if the story was real. I don't care. It's just a fun film.
So this is weird because this is like a Rube Goldberg way that this ticket comes back.
Yes, it is.
This is just this is to show off.
This
the
is
3D.
to pad the runtime.
Yeah.
To pad the runtime, show off the 3D. You gotta get those.
Yes,
3D
but this
ticket
looks
sales.
so good. Look at the water. Look
You
at
want to
the...
know why? No humans. I'll tell you why. That's exactly it.
I think we all agree that the weakest part of the animation in this film is the humans.
If this movie was a story about like I don't know anthropomorphized bird characters, it'd work way better. Because then you can look at this and go, that's not that bad.
would their ticket just say the word bird on it?
I want the ticket to go back through the vent and do that whole Rube Goldberg thing again.
Just
all
reverse
way
the
back.
footage.
Reverse the footage and come back to that
That's
vent.
actually a turnstile from Tenet.
Some traction. Holy shit. For this snow-topped train mid-ride.
with the wind. The fucking...
I know. This is like
I would
nuts.
die.
Does he have cleats on? I don't know what's happening.
Of all of the instruments, they picked a fucking hurdy-gurdy, one of the strangest looking things in the universe.
Ticket to ride. Oh, you better keep this in a safe place, young man.
By handing it to strangers on a fucking train.
He has a fire on top of a train.
It's going straight up without the wind interference.
His hat is not blown off with the...
Yeah, it's glued.
His robe was just clipping with his hand, by the way.
Yep, I bet it was.
You said it, kid.
Is that Tom Hanks?
Everyone's Tom Hanks.
Every adult is Tom Hanks.
No, why? Stop.
Yeah, that'll hold you.
Yeah.
Fucking
It does.
crazy. Those things break when you're not on top of a train sliding.
I make that hurt to be at least 100,000, maybe even 1 million.
But we can only animate 4 of them at a time.
This scene is the most fun scene in the movie for sure. We cannot make a Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift joke, please.
The only reason that it's mildly funny is because of the meme later with the Tokyo Drift theme song.
No, this scene's fucking hilarious.
Not in theaters,
It's,
no.
it's good without it.
The amount of G-force from this, not the hamster movie, the actual G-force.
Like, what are the kids in the cabin experiencing right now?
Lots of G-force. Not the hamster movie again.
No
but-
one thinks it's the hamster movie.
No one cares about the goddamn hamster
Why would
movie.
people first think of the hamster movie?
I only think of the hamster
Thank
movie.
you, Joquin.
Don't listen to Joquin.
Someone says, how many G-forces are on this roller coaster? And Joquin just goes, how many DVD copies of the film G-force are on this roller coaster? What?
No,
I don't understand.
the scene is so good.
It is. This is my favorite scene in the movie.
It's the best scene in the movie. It's the ultimate solution to the trolley problem.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
How?
Both tracks.
You would hit both people on the tracks. You'd kill all 6 people.
I know that's the correct answer to the trolley problem.
Yeah,
but, like,
right?
It's only
I
fair.
don't see how the trolley problem's relevant here.
If you can get the train on both tracks, you can take the train off both tracks. I wonder what kind of physics engine they used for all, like, the particles.
They did not.
Source.
They did not fucking use their hands to animate all these particles, Mud.
Yeah, but there's no physics here, man.
When does Fast and Furious do some dumb shit like this?
When? Have you seen any of those movies?
Didn't they go to space in the last movie?
Yeah, they did. They
So-
strapped like a fucking rocket to like a Nissan Altima and just
Yeah,
tossed it into
and you're
space.
wondering when they're gonna do some dumb shit? They're made of dumb shit.
All right, better question. When did they jump the shark?
Like the fourth one.
5.
No,
That's the safe one.
The safe one was perfect, though.
Which one did they start working for the military?
6.
Kind of 5.
It's kind of 5. 5 is basically when they fucked up. Not fucked up because they're not good before.
I
then.
would say 5 is when they ascended.
The cars are
They're bending.
twisting. Yeah.
They're bending.
The train's twisting. The train twisted.
Yep.
I fucking love this movie. Look how big the moon is.
Hey, you missed it. We rode down some really sharp hills.
And like 3 kids died.
I really care. By my expression, that is nothing. Yes. Wow, that is so concerning to me.
I love how he's struggling to get up the train now, but like earlier he could just
Earlier, he was fucking leaping and vaulting. One of the biggest things for me for like a Christmas movie is it should also just be a good movie. Like, you can't sell me an entire movie based off, well, it's Christmas. That's fucking stupid. Everybody's favorite Christmas film, besides Mud, this is his.
It's so hard for me to.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like think of a top 3.
Joquin, Iron Man 3. Why isn't that your pick?
I said
said it
earlier
was.
that
It is
Iron
not
Man 3 is
a
a
Christmas
movie.
film. Is it a film that has Christmas in it?
Isn't that what that is?
No.
Then that's the Die Hard argument, and I don't want to get into that.
Die Hard is
Oh,
a
that's a
Christmas
great.
movie.
Fucking Die Hard's probably mine.
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
It's
just
set
a movie
at
that has
Christmas.
Christmas near it.
I'm just thinking of movies I always watch.
Because then you can say like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang's my favorite Christmas movie. It's not a
Sure.
fucking Christmas movie.
How do you define a Christmas movie?
A movie that the centralized plot is around Christmas, but it is not solely about Christmas.
No,
the
I disagree.
plot-
Any
It has to be about like the celebration of Christmas.
Celebration.
No, I think any movie that just takes place.
This is
around
why
Christmas.
I say let them all be, because none of us can agree on what it is. You either say it is a Christmas movie because it has Christmas in it at all, or you say oddly specific definitions that no one else is going to agree with.
Home Alone.
I just checked every single one of my favorite movies. None of them have Christmas in them. So
Therefore, you hate
Wait
Christmas.
a
That's
minute.
why I hate Christmas.
Jake
Wait a
hates
minute.
animation.
Isn't Iron Man 3 on there?
No. What? What?
Why?
Are you trying to insert your list on
Joquin's
my list?
Joquin's literally trying to project.
Yeah, I guess.
Joquin's one of my favorite people to talk with movies about. Because when it comes to all 3 of us, we normally have pretty similar opinions. And Joquin's like, you know what?
Fuck you. Matrix is a 5.
It's
Yeah.
a 6. You gave it a 6.
I gave it a
Don't
6.
recant right now. I'll go over there
I'm holding
mid-recording.
them back.
It's legitimately a 10.
Are you threatening, like, I'll go over there and beat the liking into you?
Yes.
Joquin, I'm gonna fucking... I'm
Ian
gonna
is-
make you 10 feet tall, because if you're giving it a 6, it's just because you're over 6 foot. I swear to God.
Fucking got him.
Ian's trying to fucking be Smith, trying to force me to give him information or change information.
I'm gonna... Joquin, how could you give The Matrix a 6 if you don't have a mouth?
I have no mouth and I must scream.
The bug is the 10 going into his belly button.
He's gonna put it up his ass. Worse. How's this worse?
I would have shoved that 6 right up my ass.
Why are we talking about the Matrix right now? Though?
Because this movie sucks.
It's not bad.
No,
It does not suck.
It's not. I'm just not interested.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
No, I'm having a good time because we're watching the Polar Express, chilling out, fucking Christmas time with the homies, you know. But like, it's also August, and B, the plot of this movie is so like I think I can describe the entire hour-and-a-half plot in a sentence.
That's kind of what happens when you adapt a 20-page book to a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
There's so much filler in this film.
That's a fault to the movie. Like, it's a lot
Yeah.
of filler. I'm a little bit bored with what's going on. The main thing I'm enjoying is making fun of it because it's bad.
It's pretty bad.
A
But,
movie
like-
like this is made to just be like a technical showcase.
Yes, and you know what the technical showcase is doing to me? Scaring me.
Give me your other hand! Give me your other hand! I can't!
You're gonna get it anyways, bro.
That's funny. Every single angle is south. That's really funny. Oh my god.
The best joke
The
in the
best joke is a quick visual gag. Why are you still there? You can move. Oh my god, these people.
movie. I wish I was mocapped by Tom Hanks.
Who's to say you aren't? Oh no, you're emoting. Never mind.
Yeah.
Your face has
I'm
expressions.
big cheesing right now. That's how you know I'm not animated by Tom Hanks.
I would like to revoke Ian's opinion pass.
Wrong.
trying
You
to-
get, bro. If we were playing Family Feud, I'd give you all 3 X's off the bat for that.
I'm gonna say it. That bag is not big enough. That's like maybe
It's
1,000.
magic.
What if it's like the tent from Harry Potter?
Also,
4.
okay, if it's magic, then just have like a handheld sack. You should be fine.
No,
Yeah?
it's not as stylized.
That's my phone alarm.
Really?
I woke up to that this morning. Yeah, hold on, I'm playing it.
Holy fuck!
It's the exact noise.
Oh my god.
That's insanity, dude.
I woke up to that this morning.
How's your PTSD?
Dude, I just thought I woke up. Have I been dreaming the Polar Express this whole time?
That would explain why it's so nightmarish.
How much time is left? Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, they gotta go home.
Oh my
Idiot.
god, it's like
Yeah, we
20
haven't even-
minutes.
We haven't even got to the part where he's old and can't hear the bell anymore, and it's really
But
fucking sad.
The film is over.
Why does he get 2 words?
He does.
Depending.
Oh,
lying.
no, he
Counting.
gets fucking 5.
He needs a lot of therapy, bro.
So, can you count on us to get you home safely?
No, I can't.
No.
I'm staying here. I'm
No,
an elf.
I almost died like 18 times.
Can you make it say boobs?
When are we gonna play the video game adaptation of the Polar Express?
I went to Jordan's Furniture. I've already played it.
Is a train the most magical vehicle?
Playing.
Magic carpet. It has
I
magic in the
love
title.
trains.
So, okay.
Uh,
I said vehicle.
Also,
Yes, it transports them.
also, how about real? Can we limit it to real
Yeah.
things?
Like
This train isn't real.
No, but like I think
Motherfucker.
I think in real life, boat and train are like the 2 most magical
no,
vehicles.
plane.
Well, if you limit it to real life, none of them are actually magical, so your argument is moot.
No, I mean like journey wise.
Journey. A plane.
Depends on the journey.
No way. Planes get you there in 4 hours with no fucking struggle.
It depends
like
on
a
the journey.
biplane.
Oh, I'm not going in a biplane. What am I, fucking Orville and Redenbacher?
Ian,
No,
Ian,
Wilbur and Orville!
I know.
Ian, what is your journey?
Flight is way less interesting in general.
I pick magic carpet. I disagree. Flight, you can see more shit than you could in a boat or a
Mhm.
freaking car.
Yeah, but you also have fun, wacky boat adventures.
I can see so much cool shit though.
Yo,
From, like,
fucking
On high.
the Odyssey, he used a boat.
Okay.
Checkmate.
He uses feet, bitch.
Okay.
You
That- I
walked
mean,
a
yeah,
lot of that.
walking is the best mode of transportation for an adventure, obviously.
It's not the best because it takes the longest and
No,
hardest.
but it's the you can have the most experiences.
Segue. Final answer.
So I like the end of this movie. I like the adult not having that Christmas magic thing anymore. That's like really, really nice.
Imagine going to the North Pole and then later not believing in Santa anymore.
Yeah. No, I can feel that. Like,
Yeah.
You went to the North Pole.
yeah, but he could have thought it was a fever dream because when he wakes up the second time, his robe rips again.
Other things point to this, like the train physics are weird. Everyone's Tom Hanks. But more importantly, the light at the top of the tree. This is something a lot of people gloss over. The light at the top of the tree has like a regular plastic green plug.
It does. It's like a toy.
As if it was a toy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
that, I don't really care enough to fan theory this film,
Yeah.
but I think that would be evidence to well, maybe this was a dream. Why was the light?
It could just be everything that he's been seeing about
Exactly,
Christmas manifesting in his
everything-
head because he's not.
No, that's
processing
exactly
it, yeah.
that's exactly what I think it is.
Yeah,
I think
I
it is
agree.
meant to be a dream. But
Yeah. Back into it. 10.
Mud.
It's
Wow.
your pick.
10,
right.
5. This is a mid-Christmas movie.
5, 2. This is a fucking terrible movie.
I can't believe we're jumping straight into it. I'll give it a 4.
The script is painfully boring. You can summarize it in a word, but like in a sentence. But like, it's an enjoyable film to put on, watch, and like bond over. I don't want to discount anything technical that this besides the character animation that this movie did. Like,
I'm ready. I'm ready to pop
I-
off.
Can I go?
I think
Actually,
there's
no,
some.
You go first.
I think there's some good directorial stuff here. I think there is some things that really, really shine through. It's just painfully bland and kind of terrifying. I think it being terrifying adds to some kind of sick charm.
Yes, 100%.
And I wouldn't say it's good, but I'm not gonna say, oh, it fucking sucks. Like, it's a Christmas movie. Like,
I am. Okay, my turn. This is fucking terrible. Oh my god, the 2 points I'm giving it are because the animators spent a lot of time and effort, like Revenge of the Fallen.
Don't forget the soundtrack, though, bro.
Did they spend a
So
lot
it's a
of time?
soundtrack. Van Helsing had a soundtrack too. This is okay. So this movie fucking blows. The entire story is really, really like it's very conceited in the sense that it thinks it's more important than it is, but it actually doesn't get across really any message other than, hey, you should believe in Santa. But like that only works when you're a kid. And then the entirety of the rest of the movie is this weird Tom Hanks face pasted on everyone, but the face doesn't move. Joe Quinn, you were talking about motion capture. I don't think they really captured a lot of his motion. Either that or Tom Hanks just doesn't move, and I know he's more talented than that. Every single character's face is like nailed onto their head like they're a wooden fucking cutout of a person, and they don't emote. Their lips move when they talk because they have to. But other than that, like their eyebrows might go up or down once, and that's it. It's like it's so jarring.
Oh, yeah.
It's so stupid. It's so weird. I mean, even look at animated movies infinitely better 50, 60 years prior. Look at like the Looney Tunes. Look
How
at
the
like
Grinch Stole Christmas, bro.
Grinch. Like those characters, you understood what they were. I have a very similar problem to 2019's The Lion King, the remake of Disney of The Lion King, where yeah, it's photo real, but lions can only do the blue steel from Zoolander all the time. Like there's
Yeah.
just this scowl, and he's
Well,
like,
the thing about that movie, I'm gonna further your point there. Actually, the thing about that movie that pisses me off so fucking much is the fact that the main crux of those like live action, those animated movies, are the fact that it's a fantastical thing that could never happen. Like lions can't fucking emote. Lions can't dance and sing and do all this stuff.
Yep.
So the fact that you're trying to make it real fucking sucks.
Right.
Because it's not how it works. You have to have some kind of stylized animation. Hence, maybe 2016 Jungle Book, for example, where Baloo at least has some kind of style and animation to it.
And
shit.
again, both 2019's The Lion King and the remake of The Jungle Book are both technically very impressive. I'm not going to discredit Jon Favreau for doing a lot of cool technical shit, but they suck. Those movies
no,
are
the
awful.
2016 Jungle Book's at least fine.
It's better than the other one, but still, it's better than 2019's The Lion King. But in any case, this film, neither of those films, this film's what we're talking about. It's absolutely atrocious, and I'm really happy it worked for whoever likes it. But not me.
I think this movie would have been done better in A, full live action,
or B,
or
full
B,
animation.
full 2D animation.
Thank you. That was my opinion.
Okay, so I'm like the biggest animation buff out of the 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna say this flat out: this movie is cheap. This movie is lazy. I hate the fucking mocap. I'm so happy that this style of movie fucking died off after Mars Needs Moms. Because first of all, why would you make Mars Needs Moms? And second of all, it just looks gross. It's way easier, which I guess it's fine. But why don't you just do a live action movie if you're gonna just record humans anyways? I do think when you have the hand animation, it ends up feeling more enriching. It's a better experience.
It feels like it adds love to it.
Yeah, it's not this fucking uncanny valley bullshit that their mouths are the only thing that move on their face. They'll blink every once in a while, but that's about it. You don't get that same level of dedication, the same level of talent when you do
Emotion.
it like this.
Yeah.
All I see here is a bunch of fucking cheap visual effects, and I'm still giving it a 4. And a lot of that is due to nostalgia. Because it's, I mean, the story's, it's simple, but it's charming. And, like, again, some of the visuals are kind of breathtaking. They're not amazing by, like, today's standards. Like, the fucking train bending up as it's going up the hill.
Yeah.
Like, that's That's kind of terrible, guys. But other than that, I mean, what else is there to say?
We'll tell you immediately.
So again, this movie's visually stunning.
For the non-human parts, sure.
We haven't seen it.
We haven't seen the human
I
part.
know.
Oh, I know what Jim Carrey looks like. I agree with Jake.
It definitely looks better. It's definitely improved.
Oh, I mean, there's no competition between this and Polar Express. Like, just talking about the human so far.
It's only once a year, sir.
What excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December?
Sir, with all due respect, I could push you over and you'd die.
Therefore, give me the break.
I want to see a fight between this guy and the food reviewer in Ratatouille.
Here's one thing I don't like about these movies, and Polar Express did a lot too. You have these shots that would be super impressive in live action, but they're not impressive at all in animation.
Yeah.
Because you can put the camera literally anywhere.
Why does this kid have no neck?
Well, no, that is not the problem with what has been.
How is that not the problem?
No, this is Scrooge.
Yeah, it's Scrooge.
Oh, then maybe that's why he grew up so angry.
How do you get the fucking nose?
Would you name your kid Ebenezer?
No.
How do you feel about having like more detailed and realistic backgrounds in your Pixar films?
I like it.
That's
love
actually something I hate about Onward and Soul.
I
They're just
love Soul. Oh, are you kidding me?
They're-
Wrong opinion.
my biggest problem with Soul is the realistic background.
It's
I
to
will-
contrast.
Concede that the humans look really off
No,
when compared to
absolutely
the
not.
hyper-realistic backgrounds because Pixar does not make normal-looking humans.
Right.
But I disagree that it's bad. Where did the chin come from? This dude looks like Matt Smith.
I love Soul.
In
Don't get me
Soul,
wrong.
the realistic background is to complement and contrast the background from where 22 is from, which is weird and fantastical.
Is that why it's there? Because Onward has the same problem.
It's not a problem.
Oh.
0.
Screenshot it to know which character you are from A Christmas Carol.
I like that for like a brief moment, Ebenezer thought that worked. He's like, I bested this ghost. Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
champion.
And now he's going to the moon.
This would be terrifying.
Jamba Juice.
But glide, idiot.
Pull off your night robe and use it as a parachute.
But then you're naked. That's bad.
Yo, touch my belt, bro. I am kidding. It wasn't my belt. That's my meat.
Why is your meat made out of felt? Don't question it.
I'm Jesus. I can make it whatever I like. Scrooge has no drip. Like, this man's rich. And he has like a fucking potato cloth on.
He is a Scrooge. He's literally the archetype of Scrooge. He's not fucking dropping on Gucci and.
Do you think that Kanye goes to bed in Yeezys?
Yes.
He goes to bed in a fucking underwear.
Yeah, Yeezy underwear.
Gucci
bro.
underwear.
Wait a minute, that's implying that Kanye's wardrobe is drip. Didn't he sell a $300 t-shirt with a red line on it?
That is what drip means.
That is
Paying
not.
too
That's
much for
No,
clothes.
that's not drip.
That's drowning.
That's drown.
Drip or drown, bro.
Hey, if it's drip or drown, I'm walking on water, bitches.
You guys are just making noise into your microphone.
Well, it is an audio medium.
I think the only reason I'm bored is because I've seen The Christmas Carol so many fucking times.
Yeah, it really. Can you say this is a bad movie?
No, I actually am
No,
actually
no,
enjoying
no,
myself.
no.
I
It's
don't
not
think
bad.
I don't think it's a bad movie. Is it my favorite version of the Christmas Carol?
No, it's not the Muppets one.
I like the one with Daffy Duck. Wait, so Donald Duck has an uncle named Scrooge McDuck.
Mud, Mickey's dog is Pluto, who is also a dog just like Goofy. We're not going to get
Mickey's
into
dog
it.
is a dog. You're
We're
right.
not going to get into it.
Yeah,
'cause
but
none
Goofy
of it-
wears clothes.
That doesn't change anything. It doesn't give them sentience.
You know what's weird that freaked me out when I found out? Pete is a cat.
What?
Pete is not a dog. He is a cat.
What's Pete?
Pete, Stinky Pete.
Yeah,
Oh
right?
my
Stinky
God.
Pete.
Yeah. Stinky Pete, Peg Leg Pete. Pete.
Wait, like Stinky Pete.
That's
Okay.
from-
Disney, like Mickey's
Okay.
rival.
Yeah.
That makes sense
because it's
cat and
yeah,
mouse.
cat and mouse.
Yeah.
He is a fat cat.
He is a
No,
fat
you're
cat.
right.
But like, look at his ears. Those
Yeah,
are cat
no.
ears.
I'm imagining him in my mind, and you're right, but I always thought he was a dog.
I always thought
because
it was-
he's all black except his snout, like Goofy.
Right. And fucking, you watch like Goof Troop or the Goofy movie, and
He's in it.
He's in it. But no, apparently he's a cat in that too.
So when you said Stinky Pete, I thought of the prospector from Toy Story.
Oh my God, that is who Stinky
That
Pete
is who
is.
Stinky Pete is.
Dude, I'm like 0 for 7 right now on famous fictional characters.
You guys want to know a fun fact?
No.
Okay.
Give me a bad fact. Give me a sad fact.
Okay.
The world's getting hotter.
How about yours?
COVID-19's never ending.
Are there no prisons?
God, I hated that face.
I hate everything about that. I hate everything about this.
I really like the future stuff, actually. From
Yeah. And that was some real Looney Tunes bullshit right there.
the death stuff in this movie is fucking slapping. This is the best character in the movie.
Because he doesn't talk.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to emote. It's great.
And he's generally menacing.
I love this scene.
It's beautiful.
Scrooge can't, Bob can't fucking see Scrooge, but Scrooge can see the fucking pain in his eyes.
Yeah.
That his son is dead.
Beautiful.
That was a beautiful scene.
Powerful.
Very powerful.
Built Ford tough.
Yeah, it's really powerful. You guys want to hear some cold, hard facts?
Sure.
Tiny
Alright,
Tim fucking died.
So I'm going to spoil it. This movie bombed,
Yep.
and the studio that animated it shut down, got absorbed into Disney.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember Mars Needs Moms came out after
Right,
this.
exactly. What do y'all think the budget was?
Of Mars Needs Mom or
No,
No,
this movie.
this.
This movie's what, 125 million, right?
120.
I'll go lower. I'll say 85.
Y'all are all too low. Between 175 and 200 million fucking dollars.
Holy fuck!
That's crazy. Why did they think they'd make money off this?
Hello, my fine fellow. Do you know the poulterers on the corner?
So the one thing that I can criticize about A Christmas Carol in general, I don't like the immediate shift for Scrooge. I think it should be more over time.
I buy it. The problem is it's through fear, not actual goodwill.
That's my problem with it. I absolutely buy that. He's like, oh my god, I have to be a good person or I'm going to turn into this? Fucking awful. No.
That's fear
That's
driving
fear.
him.
That's
He's not actually a good person.
It should have been like the day before Eve. So you're like, sir, can I have Eve off to spend with my son? That way he could spend Christmas Eve deliberating and then on Christmas Day realize he's fucked up a bunch and then helps out Cratchit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you giving writing advice to famously dead man Charles Dickens?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah,
but like,
I agree.
if he accepts it, he accepts it.
he can't. Therefore, I'm in the right. I like the animation in this movie better. I still don't think the characters are up to par with how they should be, actually.
I agree.
think they're still... The background is PS4, the characters are PS3. That's how I'm viewing it. I feel like there's a lot to praise here, actually. I feel like the soundtrack slaps. I feel like the sound design really, really, really works. I love the settings. Look at, you can see the wood grain on the fucking door. But it's just the characters throw me off because they look like CG models. And then everything looks so hyper-realistic. I like this better than the Polar Express. It just in general, I feel like I gave Polar Express a 5. I think this is maybe a 6 or a 7. I'm leaning more towards 6 because I don't love it.
Okay.
Because there's still some really big flaws.
Mm-hmm. I agree with 6. I think it's a serviceable, passable movie.
It's no Muppets Christmas Carol.
This Double Down kind of sucks. The genre of Christmas movie generally blows. There are a few good ones, and if you think they're good, they're probably because of nostalgia. But that's about it.
Elf, dog.
Elf is great. That's one of the few gems.
I'll raise your salary and do whatever I can to help your struggling family. And we'll discuss your affairs this very afternoon.
Your many, many affairs.
My reputation is being tarnished because of your family dinner table. I would really like to make my reputation better and better myself, so I'm going to give you money to make my legacy better. It's very selfish. He hasn't really changed.
Oh, yeah. I think the film presents clearly that Scrooge is returning to who he used to be
That's
and
fair.
not doing a heel turn.
I just wish that it wasn't as instantaneous. I feel like it develops time.
No,
Even if you're-
I understand that.
Even if you're rediscovering part of yourself, it wouldn't.
It takes time to
all
come
at
out.
once.
That's just natural. But, okay.
Who are you talking to?
Us.
So, Joe Quinn,
Oh,
what's
he's
your...
literally talking to us.
Joe Quinn, what are your final thoughts?
Well, first, you ever,
Talk faster!
you ever see that episode of SpongeBob
No.
where Mr. Krabs for
Relevant
being so,
conversation only.
This is relevant. Where Mr. Krabs for being so cheap, Dutchman puts him in his locker, but he's
Yep.
like, I'll change.
It's
but
the
then
same.
it's revealed that Mr. Krabs thought it was a dream.
Yes.
Maybe this would be better if Scrooge thought it was a dream.
Scrooge thought it was a dream?
Yeah.
No, because then it's just mean.
It is. Well, he was a mean bastard.
Yeah, but he learned to be nice. Or
Anyways.
used to be nice.
Anyways, all the problems with Polar Express, they're minimized here, but they're still here.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I can only give it like Ian said, I can only give this a 6.
Understandable.
We are agreeing so far. Mud, what do you think?
10.
I actually really like that. Obviously, Polar Express is the higher film in my mind for a multitude of reasons. I think there's more whimsy in Polar Express to a degree, because it's a child going on a journey and not some old man having an existential crisis. This film nails the gothic horror tone on purpose, which I appreciate, and it's not there unintentionally like in Polar Express.
Yeah.
I think the voice acting, I think Jim Carrey's amazing in this.
I agree.
I really do.
I think he shines in some parts and doesn't in others.
The only character of his I don't like is his Scrooge.
See, that's my favorite. I really like the voice he does. That final scene where he's at the grave and like part by part his date is being revealed, fucking amazing. That is where he kills it. I'm actually going to give this probably the highest score of everyone here. I'm going to give this a 7. That was really good.
Whoa.
It actually tries to be a gothic horror Christmas film.
It does.
Polar Express succeeds at being a gothic horror Christmas film. It does not mean to be a gothic horror Christmas film.
It does.
I understand why this movie bombed at the box office. This is kind of fucked up. This is not for kids. Like, I wouldn't be having like my little 6-year-old come see this. I don't have a 6-year-old, for the record.
You want one?
No. But like, fuck.
That was a serious request.
I don't like the tone you took.
That
with
wasn't
me
the
on that.
request.
You know what? I can't finish my points. We're done here. Shut it down.
We are done here. And with that...
Oh yeah, Jake.
Oh yeah, Jake has to pick his fucking movie. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry, Ian scarred me so much I didn't even think about that.
We are looping back around here. It is, in fact, my pick.
And then my pick.
And then my pick.
That is how cycles work.
What's my pick, fellas?
I'm picking a movie that I not only challenged that none of us have ever seen, I never heard of it. I don't even know this movie existed. It's called Trespass from 1992.
Okay.
The only reason it became the top of my recommended list is because, and this is true, look it up, it is the only film to star Ice Cube and Ice-T. That's it. We're watching it.